So let's get into it. EA, they are first up to bat. They're going at 11 a.m. Pacific time, 2 p.m. Eastern. And yeah, their biggest game obviously is going to be BioWare's Anthem, which I'm so not excited for. But that's okay. Then we have Battlefield 5, which is another big title. And then we have Madden 19, FIFA 19, and NHL 19, which will be the sports games of the year. I don't know if they'll probably have UFC there apparently, probably too, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, I did.
And then NBA. But they're the two weaker titles, if anything, in those. Even the NHL is kind of the one of the weaker titles. The meat of their sports franchises are going to be Madden. Which is going to be like the same stuff we see like every year. Just a trailer saying like, "Oh look, the grass is this much finer" and stuff. You know what I mean? But Anthem. Let's get into Anthem. What are you expecting to see really out of this game?
I think that especially in the post Battlefront 2 debacle with all of I think EA really needs to hit Anthem hard to kind of earn back a little bit of goodwill.
Yeah, definitely.
With the community. I think EA, even though I think, especially recently over the last few years, they haven't necessarily earned it, I think that EA, they're always voted like the least popular and like the worst of like the video game companies and all that. So like, definitely. I think Anthem is a little bit of an opportunity for them for like a fresh start with a new IP. They had a little bit of like scripted kind of gameplay trailer last E3.
Yeah.
Everyone's flying around in like basically Iron Man suits.
That's probably where I'm like, I don't think I want to play this game.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm just like,
you don't like Iron Man?
I don't want to. I want to play as like a vulnerable soldier, fool. I don't want to be like God.
But you don't know. But they haven't shown what you're up against.
Okay,
so like you could still be pretty vulnerable.
Okay, we'll see. But I mean, this game. It's not that I was not happy with Mass Effect. It's just like
yeah, I forgot about that. In a post Star Wars Battlefront 2 and Mass Effect.
Yeah, exactly.
Debacle.
So I really am not like I have really low expectations for these games, especially for Battlefield 5. I think we're both gonna get easily because I just want to play something different that I haven't played in a while. I mean, Battlefield 1. It's been a break since like the real obviously Star Wars. So like. It's been like a good amount of time for me to get back into that, and I like the squatting up and whatnot. The Anthem is just like it's a game. Not that I don't want. It's not like I don't want Anthem. It's just like, all right, impress me. Like do something that I've not seen, and also just make a good game. That's all I want. That's it. Can you make a good game, please? And if not, then I guess we'll wait for the next game.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. That's fair considering their recent track record. I think that it'll be fine. I think it'll be at least an enjoyable game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not going to get on launch for sure, regardless of what's going on at E3. You guys are going to be my test dummies for me, and then eventually I'll make that decision. Unless Jones wants to buy it off the bat, which he can do that if he wants, but I'm not buying this at launch.
All right.
Sure.
All right.
Madden 19 and FIFA, like I said, there's just going to be regular trailers. Nothing. They're just going to add they'll probably throw in some whatever new game environment stuff and controller stuff like you can do this with your options or whatever. And then the only good thing I've seen from Madden, I think they're going to expand on franchise mode, and what I'm hoping too is FIFA they do that as well. Obviously we're going to see them show off Ultimate Team and like, hey guys, come buy some more packs and stuff.
So like you've been playing, I would say maybe a fair amount of Madden. Is there anything that Madden 18? Is there anything that like sticks out to you that like you want changed?
Just something that is different in the sense of like scouting, like I guess prospects in a way. Okay. Different way of doing that. Maybe expanding the expansion teams or you can relocate teams, so maybe expanding that a little bit more, making it like a little bit more control into that. Having a little bit more fun in the franchise modes. I hope they take a page out of like the out of the park kind of stuff where you can kind of like really mess with like kind of the league settings and whatnot.
Okay.
But I mean, I just want a good game, another good game. And I'll probably get Madden again because I liked last year's Madden. I was kind of happy with it. Maybe not doing the stupid little I mean, the thing I don't want in this game, in the FIFA, is the stupid little story mode things they've been doing.
And that's exactly what you're going to get.
I know, it's exactly what we're going to get. Which is
You're going to get Season 3 of The Journey.
It's unfortunate.
And
it's the long shot. I think. I never played either.
Whatever the Madden equivalent of the story mode is.
It's something I don't want in the game, so it is what it is. Like I said, like always, like my thing is it is what it is. But hopefully they pay attention enough to other things. And I think, honestly, if they start paying attention to the franchise modes, I think it'll benefit them because a lot of people will throw more YouTube videos on. I would do more YouTube videos on franchise modes if they really changed it up and made it more playable, like in the long term. But we'll see what happens, honestly. So you said you had Star Wars question mark. Oh, what do you mean by that?
Well, EA has they put out the Battlefront games, but they also have I don't know how much time that they have left, but they have basically the rights to Star Wars for the next few years.
Okay.
So they had 1313 was canceled, and then there was that other one I think last year. There was another. EA did not have a good 2017. The more I think about it, there was a whole controversy over them. There was I'm blanking on her name, but she's like a prominent game developer, and she was working on a Visceral.
From Uncharted, right? She's on
Uncharted. Right. Yeah, that girl. She was working on a Star Wars game. I don't remember her name.
You're very important, by the way.
We'll look up your name. we'll dub over my voice and put her name in.
We won't do that.
Yeah. But she was working on a single player
Star Wars
story, and EA came along and canceled it. And we didn't really know too much about it, but everyone was outraged. Like, this is exactly what we want. We want a Star Wars game that's like this.
I don't think it'll be this. If anything, they might show a trailer to that.
I think they have to.
Or like a teaser trailer. If the most.
I think that EA have to show something Star Wars related that's not Battlefront, because another thing, did they ever do the Last Jedi DLC? That's another thing that could come up is Last Jedi DLC for Battlefront.
I don't know how to play Battlefront, so.
But I think that the clock is ticking on their Star Wars license. I think that they've already basically guaranteed that they're not going to get it back. So I want to see.
Wasted it twice.
Right. I want to see at least one decent game come out of the license.
I mean, that also could be their last way of trying to get it to renew. But if they strike out with either the next Battlefront, which I don't think they're going to make, I feel like unless they feel like there's enough money there to where they'll make. But they don't. I don't think they really care about criticism at all, honestly.
Sometimes it doesn't feel that way.
Yeah.
But they need to get something done. So they have that license, and then there's a few other things that we might see some sort of spin-off or a sequel to. They have Need for Speed, they have Dragon Age, they have.
I could see one of those two being on there as well.
Titanfall.
No, more of that.
I think Titanfall would be a much bigger title for them. I think it already is kind of a big title for them, but their problem is that they keep throwing it out in the fall, and we'll get to it a little bit later.
Well, the problem with the Titanfall 2 is they released it with Battlefield 1, I think.
I think it was the week after.
Yeah, it was
it was maybe the same day.
They should have if anything, they should have just pushed it to the spring release.
They sent that game out to die.
Yeah. So that's again, like I said, I don't know who's working their PR over there, but they're obviously not listening.
So I think Battlefield is kind of a bit of a sure thing. I think that it'll be successful unless they really mess up. I think it'll be fine.
Battlefield 1 was a good game.
Yeah,
it was fine.
So I think that they really need to do really well with Anthem, and then I think they'll hit us at the end. It'll be kind of a dull. Their press conference always gets a little bit dull when they hit the sports games because it's pretty much basically kind of a niche audience.
It's super niche, obviously. Yeah,
especially compared to all the general public that get drawn into E3.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the sports period of the EA press conference is always a little bit dull, but they the Star Wars thing will be the one more thing. I don't think they're close enough on any of these games.
Yeah,
on any of the Star Wars games that they're working on anyway.
Next fall.
Right. So it'll be a little teaser trailer. They have to show something.
Okay. All right, I can see that happening. But are we good on EA?
I think we're good on EA.
We're good on EA.